My name is Emily Walter, and I work for JusticeTrax, Inc. I'm a quality tester. We have about 30 users in our QualTrax system now. We had, a legacy system that had been organically created over time that wasn't very conducive to some of the newer employees that were being brought in. I know we also, in a short span of time, had several former QualTrax admins come and join the company from other laboratories. And so we were all kind of asking the same question: why aren't we using QualTrax? To our organization, it's just providing a central location for all of our quality processes, all of our forms and submittals, and anything that was previously just so difficult to find in a system. Oh, you mean I only have to go to one place to find everything? Yes, you do. Having that central location and having everyone be able to answer the question, where do you find something? Well, the first place I look is QualTrax. It makes it really easy, especially for audits and assessments. The biggest benefit was moving to an entirely paperless system, which is one of the biggest advocations I give people for adopting QualTrax is get rid of the forms. If you're having trouble convincing people, take the piece of paper, stick it on a monitor, show them this is exactly what it will be. It's just your form in a different form. The majority of the ROIs that I did notice dealt with moving to paperless. So especially when you're working for a government organization, you are bogged down by a lot of paper requests that have to go through 2 and 3 people. We have to fill out this form, and then I have to get the form and review it, and then I have to sign it, and then I have to send it back to the person, but also copy our office manager and do all of these things in notifications and make all of these copies. And I said, if you put that in a workflow, it is a 2-state workflow with 2 email notifications, and you are done. And it tends to greatly reduce the steps in addition to reducing the paper itself. So something that previously had to pass hands 6 or 7 times can go through two or 3 states and then be there in perpetuity. You never have to worry about whether the record is kept or not because it's all in the system. So there just are honestly too many ORIs to name. I'd say probably the most valuable asset, it's a centralized repository. It makes everything incredibly easy to find. It's very easy to incorporate more things than you would think possible into the one system. The other thing is just getting rid of the forms and simplifying the processes. So then I get into my spiel on workflows and I say, tell me a process that you have, or tell me a procedure that's bothering you. And they'll walk it through and I'm like, okay, who does it go to and how does it move? And then I just say, you can have that in a workflow that in 3 states with these fields and these email actions. And the jaws will just drop and be like, what? You're telling me I can do that? I actually got a hug yesterday for explaining that to someone.